To be successful and relevant as a creator or creative, you need to level up your skills and knowledge. Here are 3 ways you can invest in yourself as a growing creative and increase your value to your audience. Best-selling author and psychologist Carol Dweck talks about having a growth mindset as an essential element for success. In her revolutionary book, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, she describes a fixed mindset as having a static worldview, where who you are, what you have, and what your situation may be cannot be changed. You either have it or you don't. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that one can develop their skills, change their thinking, and ultimately shape your own life. And all it takes is time and effort, instead of natural-born talent or privilege. Admittedly, it's easy to stick to what we already know and stay in our safe lane or comfort zone. But this often leads to mediocrity and being lost in the crowd with other creators and creatives. Thankfully, there are so many resources available to us that can really elevate us in our creative field and help our work stand out. I'm going to share with you 3 platforms that I personally use to improve my skill set and knowledge base. I love physical books. I love reading them. I love buying them even without reading them. That's why I was saddened when we recently moved to another country and I couldn't lug all those heavy physical books with me. Thankfully, just before we moved and migrated, my wife gifted me an Amazon Kindle Paperwhite edition. At first, I thought this might be redundant since we have iPads and I do have a lot of ebooks and PDFs I've collected over the years and can read them on my iPhone or laptop. But what this little Kindle does is make reading books even easier and more accessible, which kind of follows the law of least resistance. Because when you think about it, what prevents us from reading books? They're heavy and bulky maybe, you need ample light to read them at any time of the day, or even if you do choose to read ebooks on a tablet, laptop, or smartphone, the light that it emits can really strain the eye. Having a Kindle reader solves all those problems. You can literally bring your whole bookshelf or library with you. With the basic model 8GB storage, you can fit an estimated 3,100 ebooks, which is more than a lifetime of reading. The Kindle itself is so damn light, slim, and super handy in the hand. That makes sense. Heck, my iPhone 14 weighs more than this. Also, the display on these Kindles uses a thing called e-ink, a type of paper display technology that mimics ink on a page, which causes a lot less eye strain than from reading on an LCD screen, like on our phones or computer. Now I get to read books at night. 1, without having to turn on a reading light, and 2, without having to worry about eye strain, which is probably what killed my vision in the first place when I had the bad habit of reading books in the dark as a kid. Lastly, uploading ebooks or purchasing them online couldn't be more easier. We can pretty much do everything on the device itself. There's also other features like highlighting your favorite passages or the ability to link your Goodreads account, the social network for book nerds. Whether it's reading nonfiction books on how to monetize your passion or finding creative inspiration or escape in fiction books, there's no greater riches of knowledge and inspiration than books. And the Amazon Kindle puts it all at your fingertips. A basic Kindle e-reader can cost around $80, all the way to the premium Kindle Oasis e-reader for $250. To be honest, you don't really need to go all out fancy just to get the best out of the Kindle experience. Now you might be saying, I just don't have the time to read entire books. Maybe you're so busy with your work or business, or perhaps life just doesn't allow you the privilege of such abundant spare time for yourself, like when you're a family man like me. Do not fret, my dear creative, because there really is an app for that. Actually, there's quite a few, but the original and best one that really started this particular industry is Blinkist. If you haven't heard of this app yet, Blinkist is a professional book summary service that allows you to understand the key insights from the world's best nonfiction books in usually 15 minutes or less. Each book is professionally summarized and divided into small bite-sizable sections called blinks, where you can absorb the main concepts and ideas of the book. Blinkist boasts over 5,000 book summaries in their library, as well as access to audiobooks and mini podcasts. Indeed, the best feature of Blinkist is the audio feature that lets you listen to the blinks, professionally narrated and not boring at all, allowing you to do other things at the same time, such as drive or commute or do house chores. If you want to skip all the fat and fluff of a book, just go down to the core points of what a book is trying to say, then Blinkist is perfect for you. The subscription is less than $80 a year, which when you work it out is about 2 or 3 cups of coffee a month, depending on which coffee shop chain you go to. Personally, I started off with the free account, which gives you a free book summary every day. Then I found that my time really was limited and I couldn't keep up to read the books I really wanted to read. So I took a chance and did the free 7-day trial and ended up signing up for their annual subscription. I haven't regretted it yet. They have a promo right now where for the price of 1 subscription, you can gift a second premium account to someone for free. If you're smart about it, you can share the cost and pay half price each. Probably my most favorite means of gaining new knowledge and skills these days, thanks to that pandemic, is buying or signing up for online courses and classes. Actually, there's not one platform that I exclusively stick to. For example, if I want something professional and accredited, I go to edX, where you can get official certification from some of the best established universities all over the world. I took up some online courses on clinical psychology and mental health awareness training through this platform. If I want something in-depth and comprehensive, I go to Udemy, where I've bought individual courses on digital marketing, entrepreneurship, and personal financing. Recently, I started trying out courses available on Domestika, which are more creative-oriented. The one that I bought and am enjoying at the moment is from mobile filmmaker Cassius Rayner, who gives an in-depth guide to professional smartphone filmmaking. But I have to say my all-time favorite online learning platform, and the one that I always go to, is Skillshare, which unlike most of the other online course platforms I mentioned, keeps their courses, or should I say classes, short and sweet, from about 30 minutes to an hour on average, and they're always top-notch quality. Similar to Domestika, Skillshare mostly focuses their classes on the creative side of things, whether it's digital illustration, or creative writing, or cinematography, or even productivity. I've gone through so many helpful classes, and just like Blinkist, I can sometimes multitask these classes, like while washing dishes or ironing a batch of clothes, because they're just more digestible. Seriously, if you want to take on a new skill to enhance your creative career or further improve yourself with practical knowledge, try out Skillshare. You can actually sign up to Skillshare for free and have access to over 2,000 free classes. But for about $12 a month for a premium account, you'll have access to their full 27,000 premium courses, which I highly think is worth it. If you're still unsure, use my referral link in the description to get 1 month free premium access. If you don't like it, just cancel your subscription before the next paying bill kicks in. In our creative journey, more than money and resources, there is nothing more valuable than our time. If we can invest some of that time into ourselves, that is, improving ourselves, developing our skills, and growing in knowledge, then all the more can we make the time that we have even more valuable and meaningful. In this digital and online age, learning new things and taking up new skills couldn't be any easier. Paraphrasing the famous words of Sir Isaac Newton, by standing on the shoulders of giants, those skilled and great thinkers before us, we can see and go even further. Personal development and career advancement are just the beginning. Unleash your potential and truly make your mark in the world. Hey, have you tried any of these platforms before? Maybe you found something else that's better for you. Let me know in the comments what you think of them so far. If you have found value in this video, please do help support the algorithm by hitting the like button or subscribe to my channel to see more awesome content like this. Until next time, reframe your mind.